What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another English beer review here at Thomas Opent. And again, we're reviewing a Dutch beer. And again, yeah, it's a stout. I've been doing quite a lot of stouts, I feel, lately in my English reviews. But you know, it is what it is. I love stouts, and I had this one, and I figured this one deserves um, a review, and I wanted to do another English review. What we have here is a collab by Kompaan and Moersleutel. It's their No Nuts, No Glory. It's a bit of a play on the wrapping and everything for a candy bar we used to have called Nuts. And it's an imperial peanut butter stout. The ingredients are water, barley malt, wheat malt, hops, peanuts, yeast, and vanilla. It contains nuts. No shit, Sherlock. Relatively fresh. I think this is like 2 months old or something now. Brewed and bottled at the Kompaan Brewery in The Hague. It's 11.5%. There you go. That's the label. No nuts, no glory. Yeah, it's been a bit of a hit and miss with me with peanut butter stouts. I've had a few nice ones. I've had a few not so nice ones, and you know, yeah, they can work. They can work. They're pretty cool. They're pretty fun, but they haven't always been stellar for me. You know, they've been all over the place. So let's just really see what this one can bring, and I hope it's going to be nice. I'm a bit of a Moersleutel fanboy, although I will admit lately I do feel they have been overdoing it a little bit on the pastry stouts and the lactose. And I like Kompaan. Been to Kompaan Fest last summer. That was brilliant. They had some great beers over there. So yeah, this should hopefully be good. And I'm pouring this like like an asshole, really. Hopefully getting a little bit ahead because I'm sort of guessing with all the fats from the peanuts, this thing probably won't have that much of a long-lasting head. As you can see, that's a pretty dark beer. That's basically pitch black. You know, it has a. There's not. Come on, guys. I'm reviewing this. It's like 9 p.m. So I'm not reviewing this at the best of times. 9 p.m. By the way, for it's 2100 hours, whatever you want. Anyway, so I'm reviewing this when there's not a lot of day. There's no daylight left at all, and I'm just making do with the lighting I have. And so yeah, it's not going to come across great on camera, but you know, it's for me, isn't it? I want to drink a beer. I want to talk about it. So there we go. Basically, pitch black in the glass. It's got this, actually the head right now, I don't know if you guys can really properly see, but that ain't too shabby. That's like not even half a pinky, but it's it's staying on pretty well. So, you know, it's got that going for it. And we'll see how long that lasts. And 11.5% with both, what did I say again? Wheat and barley malt and wheat malt. I'm hoping for a little bit of a nice mouthfeel. Probably not too thick. They added a little bit of, what's the not the wheat, not the oats. If they add a little bit of oats, maybe that would have done a little bit, but we'll see. Let's maybe the mouthfeel's gonna be great. You don't know. I haven't even tried it yet. So let's just see what she does in the nose first, okay? I'm hoping candy bar. I'm hoping a little bit like a nuts, maybe a Snickers thing going on. We'll see what happens. That's peanuts. That's peanuts. That's nuts. What did the pirate say when he had a steering wheel stuck in his pants? Arr, it's driving me nuts. Okay. But yeah, definitely got nuts. And the chocolate thing is definitely there, but definitely got that salted peanut. A little bit of caramel notes, not that heavy. Some chocolate notes, but right now this nose is all about those salted peanuts. A little bit of a roast there, but that could be from the peanuts again, like roasted peanuts. I'm assuming this is roasted peanuts. Doesn't say anything, but that's peanuts. What? Yeah, vanilla. A little bit of vanilla, definitely there, but roasted peanuts all the friggin' way. And it's not overtly sweet. I really wasn't hoping for an overtly sweet beer. Part of me thought this was going to be pastry stout, but there's no lactose in there. Woo frickin' who, because I'm a bit lactose done right now. But this is actually smelling pretty damn good. Even if it is a bit one-sided with the peanuts and some chocolate and there's some roast. But still, it smells tasty. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's got a big peanut component to it. Whew. It's got a bit of a savory note. There's definitely a savory note and a sweet note. The vanilla and The sugars, of course, from the malts definitely give it a sweet note. Sweet note. That's a sweet note. Mm. Like I said, the head's dissipating right now. Peanuts are fatty, people. And fats and head retention, they don't work. Well, mouthfeel isn't that thick. It's not like amazingly thick or whatever. It's not super thin or anything, but when you think about 11.5% and you think about a candy bar, you think you're going to go like, you're going to have to chew this mother, whatever. Not so much. Having said that, though, look, yeah, does this remind me of? It's nutty. It's hazelnutty, peanutty. It's chocolatey. It's vanilla. It's sweet. It reminds me of. It does remind me a bit of a candy bar. Is it blowing my mind? No, not so much. Is it tasty? Sure. I'm gonna have no problems finishing this 33 centiliters all by myself. It's tasty. It's nice. It does exactly what it says on the label. It's got a little bit of an artificial note. A little bit. It's got a little bit of that Omnipolo, slightly OTT, but still drinkable. There's some Omnipolos out there that really I couldn't finish a 33 centiliter, let alone when they're in 44 centiliters. But funny enough, by the way, one of the best peanuts beers I've ever had was Omnipolo in Buxton. The Coward. No, not the Coward. The anniversary was that the Coward? Anyway, I like that one. I really like that one. Oddly enough, yeah. But I don't know what it is. There's something in here that's keeping it a little bit just below, making me go wah. And it's slightly artificial in flavor, and I kind of don't mind it in a beer like this because I've had a few of those. Like I said, those Omnipolo like thingies that are a little bit way too much. This one's in that range, but I've had worse. It has a bit of a weird sugary vibe. That's the only thing I really can explain to it, and the only way I can explain it. I think if I'm gonna have to give this a rating, I'm gonna give it a 3.75. I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5. Because I like the flavors. It's not bad. It's just slightly artificial. And you know what? Sometimes that is not too bad. I need a haircut. Dang, I need a haircut. Sometimes a little bit too artificial isn't so horrible as long as you're aware of what you're drinking. I was in the mood for something a little bit bonkers. I was in the mood for something a little bit intense. I want intense right now. I love intense. And this is exactly what I kind of want, but maybe with a little bit less of the artificial note. And let's just leave it at that. And other than that, I'm enjoying this beer, and I'm thinking if you find it somewhere, it's not that expensive. Go for it, especially if you love peanuts. If you're big into peanuts and you want something crazy bonkers, go for it. Definitely, it'll remind you a bit of that Omnipolo thing, just a bit. And yeah, I guess that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, click like. If you really liked it, click subscribe. In the description box below, you'll find links to my social media and links to the Dutch Beer Collective, where you will find my fellow Dutch Beer Collective beer tubers, Remy, aka Beer Geek Holland, and Gerben, aka the Dutch Beer Geek. Follow those two guys, please. Really do. They're awesome. And I'll see you guys in another review. Till then, cheers.